Hey family, let me tell you all about my day. This morning I woke up already sitting on about a level 5 with stress, but I still spoke over myself and declared it was going to be a good day. I tried to keep the flow of our morning routine, like praying with my kids before they left for school. The prayer wasn't as full as usual because we were pressed for time, but we got it done. After the kids left, I sat down for my Bible study and prayer. My heart was heavy about a situation, so I prayed over that and a few other things. Then I read the word and prayed again. By the time I finished, it was around 8:30 a.m., so I laid down for a bit. Within 30 minutes, the very thing I had just prayed not to happen happened. All I could do was cry and laugh at the same time. Me being me, I asked God, "What do you want from me?" Because I honestly did not have the means to make what needed to happen, and I didn't want to call anyone. I was tired of asking for help. I wanted to handle it myself. In my mind, I was like, God, what lesson are you trying to teach me this time? Because I give and give, even when I don't have it, and somehow I end up in the hole. I didn't understand. I had faith. I trusted him, and yet I still felt let down. So the rest of my day turned into scrambling, trying to find a way to handle things. And while I was dealing with the big stuff, the little things piled on too. I couldn't find my wedding ring. Turns out it had fallen behind a drawer in my jewelry box. Then, as I'm sitting there already irritated with tears rolling down my face, a fly kept buzzing in my ear. Y'all, I was about 2 seconds from spazzing out. All I could do was laugh. But it didn't stop there. When I finally got in the car to take care of business, the battery light came on. I said, now God, come on. I'm already stretched trying to come up with an arm and a leg, and now you're about to take the other one? At that point, my frustration turned into full-blown anger. I thought, God, I'm crying out to you, and it feels like you're just watching me struggle. What do you want from me? But here's the thing. No matter how I felt, I had to keep going. I kept pushing, and eventually, things worked out. Not perfectly, not the way I wanted them to, but they came together enough. And this is the lesson. Faith doesn't stop things from happening. Faith doesn't erase frustration or setbacks. What faith does is decide how you respond when those things come. I'll be real, I failed today. I thought my faith was stronger, but I realized I'm still a work in progress. And maybe that's the point. Faith isn't about being flawless. It's about choosing to keep trusting, even when it hurts, even when it looks bad, and even when it doesn't make sense. So family, here's the nugget I'll leave with you. Don't mistake hard days for faithless days. Even when you feel like you failed, you're still growing, you're still learning, and you're still his.